Greetings, friends. Today I wanted to make the video I promised to Superblast 3000 years ago. Um, I want to react to his little song, What Do You Make of Infinity? And look a bit deeper into it.
Hey you there, with your 30 trillion fragile cells, firing 86 billion neurons, trying to make sense of a universe that never stops expanding. Look up, those lights above you. There are 1 times 10 to the power of 24 stars out there. A million trillion suns.
What we get and what we will get so far, and continuing on, is a lot of data that makes us seem small. But I don't look at it like that. I think that being small does not equate not being important or not having anything, not having a story or something like that, not even having no sense at all. Even the smallest creatures we have on Earth are very important for the ecological systems in Earth or on Earth. And we don't reach purpose from being big or being impactful in the grand scheme of the universe. The grand scheme of the universe is something we don't even understand yet. There are a lot of theories on all of this stuff, like the million trillion suns. It's like what we know of. We are currently in finding out that maybe the rest of the universe is not really like the stuff we got over here in our part of the universe. That maybe we are actually an anomaly in the universe. How it happened, and I think this in itself already gives a bit of value. As far as we know, life is really, really, really rare. As far as we know, we are the only living organisms of this universe. So even without looking at it from a religious standpoint or a deeper philosophical one, this is just like I'm not looking at any philosophy so far. We already got the value in the economic sense. We are so rare and the only beings we know of that can actually observe what is happening here. So you could already make a life's mission to live as the precious thing you are and observe what the universe, observe the universe we got.
And you're standing on one pale blue dot, spinning at 108,000 kilometers an hour, held together by nothing but gravity and luck.
At this point, I can also ask: have we ever met an anime character that was like that went from not even city, not even building level to universal? Did they ever get more important, or the story more important in some sense, or did they ever get the story get better or worse, or it doesn't really matter? The point is that the character itself is what is driving the story and what is important about the story, and not really the expanses they don't even touch upon. Most stories are told, most human stories are told in a few thousand quadrat kilometers, so it's not even that big of a space where most humans live or lived so far. The story of a lot of kings and a lot of heroes aren't great or really important because of the scale they had, but because of the personal impacts. We scale the value of stories on personal impacts. That's why I'm not a good story writer. I'm a good world builder. I say that, but I'm a world builder. Keep the qualifier out.
Does it make you wonder? A spark of stardust, one heartbeat and 3 billion you'll ever get.
We talk about that when I reach immortality in the lifespan sense and the aging sense. then we talk about the 3 billion heartbeats I get.
Drifting under galaxies that will burn for 10 quadrillion years. Tell me, where do you place yourself in all of this? What do you make of infinity?
I just want to add, right here, even the stars that live billions of years more than we do, even they burn out someday. So the time frame is also not important. We always strive to make the most out of what we have, and some people value their time because it is limited. I personally think there is value to time beyond that as well, or at least that there is value in doing things beyond time.
Burn for 10 quadrillion years. Tell me, where do you place yourself in all of this? What do you make of infinity when the universe is 93 billion light years wide? And your life is a flicker on a cosmic tide. What do you make of infinity when 2 trillion galaxies turn without your name? And neutrinos pass through your body like rain. What do you make of infinity?
So, what do we make out of infinity? There are a few ways to go about it. I am currently just on the economic scale of the. We are so rare in the universe that we are really, we would be really, really important to beings beyond us. We don't happen to be often in this universe. There is the economic value in us. So far, I will go deeper into this once we get through with the song. But so far, the song is really well put together. I like the video. I like the effects of it. It's all well put together. It's a nice little thing you can look at. Also, that the star shower gets stronger in the chorus. That's also really really nice.
I'm asking you because I don't know either. You are 7 octillion atoms held in a shape that thinks, worries, dreams. Meanwhile, dark matter outmasses you by 5 to 1. And dark energy pulls the universe apart faster than you can breathe. There are 100 million neutrinos passing through your skin. Every second silent, unseen, unbothered. Do you feel small yet? Does it terrify you? Does it free you? Moment of consciousness, born in a species only 300,000 years old, living on a world.
And if I have a saying in it, it will outlive this universe. I love humanity, and I love the fact that we fought to get so far already. We are a species of inventing things, and we find out the secrets of the universe. I hope we will get there someday to get beyond it. Well, we will see how far we can get beyond our own limitations. I'm always a proponent for that. Anyways, I tangent already again.
4.5 billion years ancient, floating in a cosmos 13.8 billion years deep. Tell me, where do you fit in a story this big? What do you make of infinity when galaxies collide?
Once again, stories are made with characters for the most part. It's hard to tell a story without a character. There may be someone that did that. I don't know. I don't know all the stories that are ever created in the world. But stories, for the most part, are people. So where do I fit in the story this big? Well, I fit in the story of humanity, as well as every other person that was part of it. The ones that died, the ones that got killed, the ones that survived, the ones that populated this place. I am part of it just like anybody else, and I decided that my part in it is to support others and to get a job that where you see what you did at the end of the day. Yeah, and the things that I build now, they will not keep forever. but it's important for now that they are built, and the next one after me will get their satisfaction out of what they built after me.
Like cities made of stars, and your whole existence fits inside a single thought. What do you make of infinity when photon rivers move at light speed, and your footsteps barely disturb the dust?
Now, maybe someone realized that I didn't even engage this question really. What do we make of infinity? Because I think the question is in itself not what we should be asking ourselves. Because what do you make of infinity? What do you make of the universe? Well, the universe is there. What am I about to? What can I even do about it? It's just there. It's the side actor of the side actor of the side actor. A scenery to draw in the nice picture of Earth and the nice picture of the humanity and the animals that live on this Earth. So I don't engage with the question directly because I don't think it's a real question that should be asked like that, or that should, or that needs an answer, a direct answer at least.
I'm asking you because I'm still searching too. And yet, here you are. Flesh and thought, fear and wonder. A voice rising against the silent dark. So tell me, what do we do with this? What do you make of infinity when the universe outlives every memory you'll ever have? When stars die screaming light into the dark, and you still wake up each morning asking why? What do you make of infinity? There's no answer written in the sky. You have to choose it for yourself.
This hits more on the what is the meaning of life, or what meaning do you see in it, with the knowledge of the physical realities that it is not of importance for the universe, or that it is way smaller than it. Yeah, in the end you have to choose it for yourself, but there are a few ways to go about it. There are a few people that there was one or two guys that actually thought about this, even in the post God world, because a God world is easier to answer. The God world is the easiest to answer, actually. God created us to be here. We got the meaning to follow Him and to praise His name and to work for Him and to build, at best, to build a place on earth that is like Garden Eden, where nobody sins, or like this is the dream of that we can work towards for in a religious standpoint. But there are a few people that thought about this after that. At this point, we are talking about nihilism. Nihilism we got from many different philosophers, many different opinions, but most that wanted to most actually had to get beyond nihilism to find an answer, because nihilism for some is the non-existence of the existence, like, or the nonsense of the existence, something like that. there are different interpretations, and nihilists are always quick to go there and shout, this is not real nihilism, what you're talking about. But in the end, a lot of nihilistic or philosophers that went there and actually talked about this, they did mention that nihilism is something to get over with, because it is not helping with creating a world worth living in and or worth living for. You will only get depressive. That is what happens when you lose meaning. Even if you think you would be fine without it, that's just what happens. So let's get into it. A few people that thought about nihilism and how to get beyond it without a god were Jean-Paul Sartre, Albert Camus, and of course Friedrich Nietzsche. Friedrich Nietzsche is the only one of those. Wait, I can tell first. Albert Camus was one of the creators, or if not the creator, of absurdism, and the fact that you should find a reason to live for in something worldly and something you like doing or something you are doing, and that is helping other people, which it will have flaws if you don't accept the entirety of absurdism, because there is a way to cope with feeling completely meaningless in the universe, and that would be laughing. Laughing is the best way to cope about most things in life. We see that quite often. Like a lot of people that are in first responders and or in the places where people die, they get a really dark humor, and that's to cope with the or the death that is surrounding them. Friedrich went the complete different route. He thought of himself as the first completed nihilist. He got over it, so to say, without a god, as he thought it would be important for the future. As God was dying, the religiosity went down in Europe and in Germany. So he thought we had to overcome nihilism by getting to the will to use your might. That's the best way I can translate it. I have read them in German and always also listened to the audiobooks in German. I don't know what the official translation of it is, but in a sense, he is the one that asks the question that maybe we are too soft on weak people, and maybe we need to actually get the courage to be strong. Like you have the courage to hate the strong man, but do you have the courage to hate the weak man, so to say? Because as it turns out, the weak-minded, the weak-willed, will fall into a nihilism and into depression if they don't get either stronger or if they got a god. And I think they should go the god route at this point. They should just find a higher being to believe in, or you grow beyond yourself and you get your courage to use your might and actually accept it and want to step into it, to get all things you value into a new priority and create your own meaning of life. That would make you the Übermensch in Nietzsche's view. There are a few steps to get there. I will not take them out. This is not a video about Nietzsche, nor will I ever do video about Nietzsche. I am not a philosophy channel. I don't think I'm qualified to do that in such a deep detail. I think this is more like bringing out thoughts so other people can look it up for themselves.
So I'll ask one last time. In a universe that's impossibly vast, what do you make of infinity?
So, and this is the question of the day. What do you make of it? What do you make of this life down here on this small earth, in the perfect space to inhabit life, in a universe that might even not hold any other life than us? What do we make of it? That is a question as old as time. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed this one, and I hope you have a great day. I will see you guys either in the next one or in the comment section somewhere. Bye.